And last but not least, one of the tweets that made a lot of people upset about Keffals outside of just,
oh no, not the Italian X card. Please, Omni, I really hope that Omni understands it's a bit. Please, I don't think that Luigi is a racial slur. Please, Omni, please.
You guys know me, okay? I don't like to be involved in drama. On the outside, I may appear to be this strong, chocolate, impenetrable black fortress of a man from Wakanda, but truthfully, I am small. I am baby. I don't want war. I don't want problem. I don't want the smoke. But unfortunately, as of
We all agree.
days ago, it appears that I might have been pushed into the thick of things simply because I am black. I know, shocking revelation there. A few days ago, a YouTuber and a streamer by the name of Keffals appears to be getting canceled to the point where her own community has seemingly turned on her. She was trending on Twitter with over 25,000 tweets for the past few days, and a lot of people are big baby rage mad at her. Now, when I seen this, my original
True. That is true. A lot of people are very big baby rage mad.
thought was,
man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Apparently people were claiming that she was being both ableist and racist at the same time, which I like to call the double stuffed Oreo. And you guys know how it works, okay? Whenever someone's being racist on the internet, especially on Black History Month, all of the non-black people like to look over and look at me, the blackie, and be like, I wonder what Omni thinks about this situation. And I got enough of those DMs and messages from Discord and Twitter from everywhere to finally have to, you know, weigh my opinion on this subject. What started it all seems to be this thread here from a person named Bell who said, Keffals is an ableist. Why do we always have to uplift the absolute worst human beings as representatives?
Hold on. Retard break. I need a retard break. Give me a retard break for like two minutes. Very smart of Omni to make sure to like cut it out and make sure the video stays monetized. I have to do that with all the videos on my channel. Give me a retard break, okay? I can't keep listening to retard.
For those of you who have no idea what she said, because I censored everything, she said the forbidden R word, which I think is another term for neurodivergent. And she said it like several times. And I'll be frank, I know a lot of people on the internet who drop the R word all the time casually. I don't do so myself just because I have other words in the dictionary that I can use. My vocabulary is pretty decent when it comes to adjectives, and I don't think I have a need to use that word, and a lot of people feel offended if I did use that word. But apparently Keffals is claiming that she is neurodivergent, so she's allowed to use that word and reclaim it, kind of thing. I guess similar to how us black people, you know, say the N-word and we reclaim it for power or something. I don't know. I'm not neurodivergent from what I know. So
I've thought about this more. Like, since I said it, I don't think that I can really reclaim it if I'm using it as a slur against people. Like, if I'm using that word to like insult people, that's not reclamation. I don't think so. But I also don't think that as a word, it's any worse than saying that someone is stupid or an idiot. I think that it's one word that managed to become seen as worse despite having the same meaning.
That's not my war to fight. I will comment to say, though, that when people do say the R word, it never seems to be like a good thing. Usually it's an insult to people. So if you are a person who's neurodivergent, I can see why you'd be upset. Whereas, you know, like when it comes to the N word, when I usually say it, it's a term of endearment. It's a term of like friendship. It's a term of like, you know, it's completely different from that concept. So I don't know if it's fair to compare apples to oranges. But this was also one of the most controversial tweets that happened as well. Bell said, trigger warning, racism. Keffals is now encouraging her followers to go infiltrate Tenderqueer Twitter to spread misinfo and mistrust by using Pie Crew avatars. Tenderqueer is another term.
Bless Omni's heart for not knowing how to pronounce Pit Crew. I envy the fuck out of this guy.
For LGBT people who are very sensitive, kind of like that. And then Pie Crew is literally just a thing with profile pictures, and you can literally make an avatar, okay? I didn't know what those words were before, now I know. Continuing, she suggested her followers pretend to be black. The end result being the LGBT BIPOC would then be viewed with suspicion as result. And this tweet has 3.5 million views, 2,100 quote tweets and counting. This is the reason why a lot of people are angry.
Oh, this is gonna be great. You just got here. Are we spreading misinfo? Yeah, I'm doing gay ops on Tenderqueers by encouraging my I'm encouraging my followers to make Pit Crew accounts and infiltrate Tenderqueer Twitter. Because once they catch wind of the plan that we're using Pit Crews to infiltrate Tenderqueer Twitter, they're going to all become incredibly suspicious of pit crews and they will eat each other alive. Does it matter which pit crew? I see Omni. Omni thinks it's funny. True? No, just use a random one. But the more diverse, the better. Like, make it like a black butch lesbian with like, I don't know.
So her goal was to infiltrate a community of people called the Tenderqueers by telling her followers to make Twitter accounts and to disguise themselves as black butch lesbians. And then to spread chaos and discourse amongst the entire community. What a dastardly evil plan. Anyway, continuing from the thread, the person said, you can say that this was only a suggestion, but you will all know the end result of this.
Yeah, it seems like Omni actually thinks it's funny. Like, Omni doesn't seem to be really mad about this at all.
Will be that black LGBT people on Twitter will be viewed with suspicion as a result of this. Followed by one of Keffals' fans who followed her advice has, quote, tweeted the racism allegations and decided to pretend to be a victim of racism as the reason their account is brand new. This isn't one person. Her fan base also is complicit. Why pull this on Black History Month though? And yeah, since then, Keffals has been losing followers and subs like crazy. Augie had said Keffals is getting destroyed right now. She lost literally like 10,000 followers, and I think it's actually just been adding up and
20,000 now, baby.
Counting. And yeah, not a good look. Turkey Tom said Keffals' own people are now canceling her. And also in a very strange twist of events, Marvel Cinematic Universe style, Maya, aka the girl who hacked the TSA and got the no-fly list that we talked about a week ago. Oh. She's the Holy Bingo Sprigatito girl. Well, she made a tweet saying, hey, Keffals, I know you follow me for now, and I will see this. Just in case you were wondering why I ignored your like 3 attempts at DMing me, please change.
It is kind of crazy, like, pulling up Turkey Tom when Turkey Tom has, like, he uses racial slurs like you know, he's fucking insane. But it's just, like, not going into that at all, you know?
And grow as a person. She now officially has beef with the Sprigatito hacker girl. Apparently, Keffals did not like the fact that the Sprigatito Holy Bingo Maya girl got angry at her, so she decided to attack back and say, here she is on stream saying she would never date a black man because of evolution.
It's a huge section of people to just completely write off as unattractive, and it just seems like kind of strange. Like, is it literally like just the skin color is like unattractive to you? Like,
oh no, I can't believe we got this clip in an Omni video.
I don't know, it just seems like a weird statement to me.
It's as simple as evolutionarily, we want to propagate our like shit, and so propagating our own involves finding people that are similar to our own shit.
Well, I mean, that's not true by definition, though.
Why is she looking at me like this, dog? Oh my god. I saw this clip on Twitch the other day, and I said that it looked like she was looking into like my future soul, like past version of this girl, Bunny. I don't know who she is. She's talking to Destiny for whatever reason, is now looking at me and saying, no, Blackie, you stand no chance, okay? Don't you ever try to shoot your shot with me. And last but not least, one of the tweets that made a lot of people upset about Keffals outside of just,
oh no, not the Italian X card. Please, Omni, I really hope that Omni understands it's a bit. Please, I don't think that Luigi is a racial slur. Please, Omni, please.
Her streams where she's saying things and basically being like, yo, why are you guys attacking me? I didn't do anything wrong, yada, yada, yada. I backtracked all this stuff. Apparently she's saying that, yeah, she is Italian, therefore she is a member of the POC. So that gives her the right to safely infiltrate, you know, the black genderqueer community. I don't know. Maybe I need to reread the instruction manual on how to be a minority, because I don't think you can just claim Italian POC and that it clears you of basically infiltrating said minorities. I don't think it works that way. And if you type Keffals on Twitter, the drama just keeps going on and on. The cancellation train just does not stop. Like, I thought it would kind of die off, but apparently she's been streaming for the past 2 days, kind of talking about the subject with her chat and the chat members only mode. And yeah, she wasn't doing herself.
Wait, chat only mode? No, I'm not even in members only mode. Like, all these streams are public. I'm not restricting this whatsoever. He didn't read it. He didn't open the card. So, like, it's really obvious it's a joke. Like, come on. Why is it so hard to get people to actually like investigate these things? Like, let's look at the card. Here's the card. Anti-Italian X discrimination card. Italian X, gender neutral term. WPOC, a white person of color, someone who is light-skinned and European but still a person of color. Italian X people are often stereotyped as mafia bosses and chefs and often can't go through their jobs at pizzerias without being made fun of for their annoying accents and erased from their status as white people of color. Also, modern culture often spreads anti-Italian X dog whistles and slurs, which will be discussed next. And here's a list of common slurs like Frito, Luigi, Mario, WAP, white, which invalidates the status of white person of color, mafia, pasta elite, pasta people. It's so obviously a shit post.
People are now taking clips and putting it on the Twitter and basically suggesting that she didn't even know that Black History Month was in February. Apparently now she's doing day 2 of getting canceled. Time to see why people are mad at her this time. She also made a stream yesterday talking about taking accountability, which, surprise, surprise, she didn't. Now look, I joke and I kid about all these things because that's just what I do. I'm kind of a lighthearted humor kind of guy. Even when I see racism on Twitter and on the internet and stuff like that, I'm so used to it that I just think I have a basic response of kind of just laughing it off. But the things that Keffals has been doing and has been saying has truly been upsetting a lot of people from within the Black community and outside of it as well. I don't even know who Keffals is. I know that she, got into something with Destiny. There was this thing with Kiwi Farms. I know she's a part of the commentary community. I don't know, to be honest, but I don't really care about her past. I'm just kind of talking about what's happening right now. Keffals, I'm not here to dogpile you or cancel you or be that angry Black person that goes, grrr, like, how dare you do such an atrocity on Black History Month?
I like you too, Omni. I think you're a really nice guy.
I'm just not that guy, okay? I'm also not here to judge you or tell you if you're racist or not, okay? That's between you and God. I'm only here to give my 2 cents on what people are saying based on the clips that I've seen and based on the context of those clips that people have been saying afterwards, okay? I'm not just judging you based on 40 seconds of clips. I've been looking into this information and here are my thoughts. You decided to troll and infiltrate a community by disguising yourself as them, and you used being a Black lesbian butch as an example, okay? Which then a lot of people feel is digital blackface, which at first I kind of laughed at a minute because I was like, is that even a thing? But yeah, I've seen lots of racist people who go on Twitter, right? Like usually like white people disguise themselves as a Black person and then change their profile picture and everything, and then they will go in threads and just like, either defend white people or attack Black people, right? They're just in disguise. And I was like,
I think like, okay, conceding this fact, like the biggest problem was that me saying that as an example made it sound like that was actually the only thing that I was doing, when the majority of the people who had pit crews were white. My pit crew was white. The majority of people I would call genderqueer are white people. But I totally get why people were mad about it. Of all of the things that I did, that was the only thing I've legitimately apologized for. Like, I'm sorry for fucking up in that regard.
You know what? I guess that technically kind of is blackface if you're creating an entire persona of another human being just to kind of make them look worse. So at worst, you weaponize your own fans or your own clout to basically attack a community using digital blackface. Okay, that's the worst of it. But even at best, you gotta admit that's sus. I'm sure you've been on the internet long enough to know that.
Yeah, like I didn't actually do that though, right? Because it's like, it's making it sound like it was specifically targeted at Black people, and I was not specifically targeting Black people.
Your words and your influence have a lot of power. I know you know that people are listening to you and watching you and responding to you and doing the things that you do. It's pretty irresponsible. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. At the end of the day, it's going to be between Keffals and her community and also the people outside of her community to deem what is what. I'm kind of looking at the inside and I'm not actually angry, but I can see why other people are angry. I actually reached out to Keffals. I had her on Twitter. I invited her to come talk to me on the stream.
Wait, what? When? When did that happen? What? Hold on a sec. Hold the phone. What's Omni's Twitter? Can someone grab me a link of Omni's Twitter?
Kind of explain everything, because basically I'm a neutral party kind of looking at this, and I was like waiting for people to let me know, hey, what does she do? Why is it racist? Why is it ableist?
Does anyone have... Because I have my notifications turned off. When was this? Is this good? I think this is good. I'm also gonna follow Omni.
really problematic. And I sat there just trying to understand the situation, seeing what people felt. And then nobody really came to me with a logical approach as to why she is none of these things. And so I was just like, well, dang, that sucks, because I would like to see her point of view or other people's point of views as to why this was not problematic. But unfortunately, nobody could share anything with me. But yeah, guys, that's the drama in the tea. Let me know how you guys feel about the subject. Okay, I'm not attacking anybody here, and I don't condone you attacking anybody on the situation. I'm not angry at Keffals. Okay, I'm personally probably not one of the people that she was targeting. I just I kept getting all of these DMs and these messages. Omni, please respond. You are black. You are a representative of the community and you must talk about it. I'm like, fine. Okay, here it is. Me talking about it. Okay, I put in my Black History Month quota input. Probably not for the first time, but yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the subject. And yeah, moral of the story, I don't know. Don't say the R word. Don't try to infiltrate communities with your audience, or I don't know, if you're going to prank or be a troll, well, just be very careful. I don't know, man. Just again, I like to stay out the drama. I like to stay out the smoke. Okay, this is not me putting myself in it. Just giving my 2 cents on it. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that was a lot more fair than I thought it would be. When someone linked the video in chat and said, "Oh, a big YouTuber just did a video on you," I assumed that it would be like far more egregious than this, but like all things considered, it was pretty reasonable. Wasn't so bad. The main criticism is something that I've already agreed with that I shouldn't have done. When people actually like hear my point of view, they kind of understand what my thought process is. I got name dropped in the deleted Contra tweet. I know, it's great. Oh, Omni just followed back. Productive combo moment. Hi, thank you so much for watching. If you want to participate in the chat and the videos while they're live, you can do so by making an account at keffals.gg. Also, my videos on this channel regularly get demonetized, so if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so at patreon.com/keffals, and I appreciate all of your ongoing support. I'll see you on the next video.